already got a warning for offsides. I doubt they'll get another one. So Surly in white, trouble passed in purple. Surly pulling to trouble passed. We'll probably see some very good pulls this game. All deep and mostly in. Trouble pass working it up the field, keeping it on that downwind side. Big huck. The score now 2-1. Trouble pass over Surly. I think most of our scores have been in that corner. Flick hucks already.
That's Dan Rydell catching the pull. Rydell about 5 yards deep in his own end zone. Surly coming out in a spread offense. Eric Turtle Lonsdorf with the disc near the sideline.
It looks like trouble pass has switched the force and they're going backhand now.
Looks maybe a little flat, a little straight up. Maybe they're scared of the big hucks.
Well, I mean, all those hucks going to the far corner flick. Both teams came out flick early in the game. But now, yeah, I agree with you. Backhand or straight up. Oh, nice bid.
And the downfield defenders pushing the Surly defense. Huge huck from Eric Lonsdorf, airing it out. Turtle Lonsdorf with a big one to number 7, Paul Anderson for the goal.
Now the score tied at 2s. Surly in white, trouble passed in purple.
Trouble passed with the
wow, what a catch.
Circus catch. Barely coming up with it.
Upwind side of the field.
That's a lefty flip backhand there. Number 70 with the disc. That's Eric Johnson. Eric Johnson faking, pivoting. Looks reset. Oh, low line driver to Brian Snyder. Brian Snyder can't come up with it, but he didn't expect it right there, kind of at the back of his head.
They've all been playing for a long time. They all know the score. Oh, nice backhand break force throw. And another break force throw. In the end zone now. Or just outside.
Josh Quass with the disc. Looking for Calvin Lynn.
Another call. Where's their other person? I'm missing somebody. Oh, there he is. On the downwind side, just outside the end zone. Good effort. Nice goal by Eric Lonsdorf.
Alon Katz to Eric Lonsdorf. Lonsdorf has been tearing up this Masters division here at the 2009 UPA Club Championships.
Oh, no. Looks like a Surly drop there. Leads to trouble pass with the disc just outside the end zone, and they score for the quick break. Trouble pass really punished Surly there for that mistake.
Surly gave trouble pass a short field there, and Linkfield punched it in for the score. Oh, Surly lines up in an interesting side stack here, opening up space for Jeremy Alden to make the first cut.
Nicknamed Germ. John Chandler with the disc. Big, tall John Chandler. Huge target for Surly.
Chandler's been around a lot of places, huh?
That's right. I know he played for Sockeye. I played a year on Sub-Zero with him.
Before that, he was in Atlanta, and I think he actually started his career at Middlebury College. Tight mark there from Brian Linkfield.
Trouble pass forcing flick. Some good pivoting there from Surly. All right, disc on the sideline. Big looping forehand around into the end zone. Did he reel it in? No, he didn't.
Did not catch it.
Dump now. And a swing. Disc in the middle of the field. About 10 yards out. Ooh, goal.
There's a dish up to Chuck Johnson. From number 47, Jess Cortez, who breaks free from the Surly defender for the second consecutive break and a 5-3 lead for troubled pass. Here in this game, we've actually got 4 observers on the field, 2 head observers and 2 linesmen. Full coverage here, Andrew.
Wow, big outside in pull. Wow, I was coming in hot, caught it anyways. Disc up to Mark Paco Enright. Disc up to Jeremy. Ooh, big outside in huck, and it's falling off. Looking for, who is that? Is that Phil Bowen?
It looks like Josh Quass.
Excuse me.
Quass looking for a That's very exciting.
Oh, wow.
Josh Quas coming off the field for an injury timeout. Linkfield turns over the disc, but it's going to come back because Quas called the injury prior to the throw.
All right. Monahan with a forehand to the middle of the field. Pat Benson with the disc. Surly forcing forehand.
Mark McGee with the disc on the sideline. Finding Keith Monahan, who just keeps working to get open. Monahan doesn't stop cutting when he's out there. Hitting Linkfield on the dump. Linkfield looking deep, putting it up.
Big huck, but it's too far out in front.
DeAustin was streaking there for Linkfield, but with a pretty narrow angle there, Linkfield was going to have a pretty nice pass to squeeze that one in and couldn't quite come up with it.
All right, Surly with the disc now. Surly's offense needs to score now. Ooh, Paco with a big forehand into space. Oh, great grab made by Surly. Looks like there's a foul on the ensuing throw.
Cat's looking.
Ooh.
Being very patient.
Ooh, nice work.
Finds number 11, Mark Paco Enright for the score. Gets their defense back on the field after 3 consecutive troubled pass points.
Surly forcing flick. Ooh, nice leading pass. The layout grab made by trouble passed. Oh, nice block.
Call made.
Randy Gage with the pressure there. Looks like there's like you said, looks like foul called. I wouldn't be surprised to see this go to the observer.
Eric Johnson, the receiver there, calling the foul. I don't think I saw any contact at all there. Observer Troy Ravel steps in, says no foul. Disc gets put back and will be checked in here. It'll be Surly's disc again.
All right.
Trouble pass, unable to punch it in from 10 yards out and maintain the offensive possession there.
So Randy Gage gets his D in the stat book. Picked up by Mark Enright. Eric Lonsdorf for the disc. Ooh, nice push pass.
I believe Boardman actually with the
Oh,
push
was it
pass.
Boardman?
John Sandahl with a forehand across the field, finding a wide open receiver. Foul call there. That's Kenny Fass with the disc. Marked by Brian Snyder. Brian Snyder moving on the mark. Can't come down with anything.
There it is.
Surly with the
Surly
break.
gets their break. And they tie it up at 5 apiece. So, trouble pass rattled off 2 breaks in a row.
Putting him 15 yards deep there.
That definitely rivals some of the pulls in the open division, that's for sure. Ooh, big forehand huck from trouble pass. Looks good.
Mike O'Dowd there, the captain from Trouble Pass with that big forehand.
Ooh,
and Trouble
lifts
Pass
it.
hangs it up in the air.
Oh!
Whoa! This
Paco with the big sky and catch D in the end zone.
A little too much float there gave Paco plenty of time to get under and rip it down. Now Surly's looking for another break.
Ooh, wow. Nice grab there. That disc had quite a bit of pace on it. Uh-oh.
Hangs it over the receiver.
Oh, and there's Paco again.
He is literally all over the field.
He really
right now.
is. He's making the difference right now for Surly.
Pulling, getting blocks, and coming down with the trash when it goes over his receiver's head.
That's right. Savvy player, that Paco.
He's a KG veteran of KG veterans.
All right.
Calvin Lynn
Surly
with
on
the,
offense going to work.
but Calvin Lynn attempting to catch that disc. Keith Monahan there with the block, though, putting the pressure on. And Trouble Pass is working it downfield. Mike O'Dowd with the disc.
About 25 yards from the end zone. Sends it into the end zone with a big forehand.
Wow,
Ooh,
nice rip.
Nice grab. Despite the defender draped all over him. For the troubled pass goal. That goal for troubled pass offense makes it 6-5.
That's Brian Linkfield with the disc, putting it up. Linkfield puts a huge pull up, hangs it up. Not quite as far as Paco's pulls have been.
Ooh, nice work on the mark there from Troubled Pass. Eric Turtle Lonsdorf with the disc, puts up a big forehand out into space. His receiver's all alone. But it looks like it may come back. Some kind of call made.
I wonder what the call on this one is. May have been on the pass before the one that Eric Lonsdorf received.
So the disc goes back to Eric Lonsdorf.
The mark takes it away with a big flat mark. Surly resets it to number 79, Steve Ridgely. Whoa,
Oh.
huge block.
Dan Rydell can't reel that one in. And it's Troubled Pass with the disc on the doorstep.
That was Pat Benson for Troubled Pass with that block. Really nice block on the dump.
It went over the top there.
And now Troubled Pass here with the opportunity for a break. Instead of Surly knocking on the door, now we have Troubled Pass right here. A few yards out.
Surly forcing flick. Troubled Pass looking for something. Finds a short little gainer of a swing.
Linkfield wide open with no one on him.
No mark. See if these handlers can create something. Good defense here from Surly. Disc in the middle of the field now. Stall count's got to be somewhat high. Trouble Pass has to dump it, take a loss of yardage. Good defense here from Surly. Really denying anything upfield, and another loss of yards. Oh. Troubled Pass.
That was Pat
Great
Benson with
cut.
the score. Benson, the same one who got the D on that point. Ends up putting it in for a little double happiness.
That's right. He beats Eric Turtle Lonsdorf to the cone.
Number 25,
Adam Goff.
Adam Goff with the disc. Adam Goff, the National Open Director for the UPA. Whoa, big throw, big forehand there from number 13, Jeremy Alden. Across the field, John Chandler going up for it, but can't quite come down with it. That was a little surprising. It looked like it was right in his
It was
hands.
almost so easy that it was difficult. So we saw some good goal line defense from Surly in the first half. We'll see if they can do that here and force them to take some loss of yardages. All right. Ooh, nice leading pass up into the end zone.
Oh, Linkfield with a little hop and the catch and the score there to go up 9-6. Troubled Pass with the lead.
Because if I know anything about the Surly guys, they have a bunch of beer waiting for after this game. I suppose they'll drink it regardless.
Are they sponsored by a brewing company? It is a Surly Brewing Company.
Yes,
is the name
there
of
is
the
a
team.
Surly Brewing Company in Minneapolis, and I can't remember who it is on the team that works there, but they bring quite a bit of Surly beer to every tournament they attend.
John
With
Chandler
a monster backhand to Eric Lonsdorf just outside the end zone, and then he puts a leading backhand in the end zone. Excuse me. That was Eric Lonsdorf catching the goal there.
It was Dave Boardman with the big catch on the huck and the one throwing it to Turtle, Eric Lonsdorf, for the goal.
They're both such big guys. They have a similar body type, and I get them confused.
That's stocky. They're built like a cigarette machine, you know? These teams have been out in the sun a lot this weekend playing some hard games. I know I'm a little delirious just from announcing all weekend long. I can't imagine what these guys have been through.
So, Mark Paco Enright with a big pull that lands at the feet of Trouble Pass and bounces around.
Was that touched by the pull catcher for Trouble Pass, or are they going to be able to walk that one
I'm
up?
guessing no. I think they're going to walk this up to the end zone line.
Rolls out the back, and Trouble Pass is going to walk it up. That's a great pull. Puts Trouble Pass in a tough situation. Surly gets to set up their defense and know exactly where the disc is. I know Seth Grossinger is out on the field. I believe this is his first point. Quick defender, old Sub-Zero player.
Yep, another guy that I got the opportunity to play with. So Surly defense forcing flick. Monahan with the disc, scanning upfield. Monahan again. Nice mark there. Who's on the mark? Can you tell?
That looks like Dave Boardman to me.
It is, yeah. I think it is Dave Boardman. Dave Boardman usually plays O, but for Surly this season, he's been playing D. It's interesting. having played with him for a few years, seeing him out there playing D-line.
Looks like actually Surly may have switched things up just to maybe get something different happening on defense, hopefully get a breakout here. Alon Katz, who's been playing a lot of offense as well, is on this D-line.
Oh, nice. Just slicing inside out forehand break there.
Oh,
Oof.
that one just slips out of the hand of the trouble pass thrower. Calls a
wow,
foul.
There's a call made. I think this is going to come back if it ever goes to the observer.
That.
You know, it's
it looks like he's retracting his call.
Yeah, it's hot and humid out there, and I think on forehands it gets a little slippery, and sometimes you don't get the release that you wanted, and I think that's pretty clearly what happened there. So Mark Paco Enright picks up the disc for Surly.
Sandal with the disc, a few yards off the sideline. Nice little low forehand. Enright again with the disc.
Surly looking threatening. About 10 yards outside the end zone. Ooh, nice grab there.
It's Alon Katz with the disc, a little bump. Oh
no. Surly can't reel that one in for the goal, and it's troubled pass with the disc now.
That was T. Russ Adams with the drop. Alon Katz with the throw, and now trouble pass working it back towards us.
Oh, a huge hand block.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Boardman with the hand block on Keith Monahan, and Monahan calling the foul. Sometimes tough to get those hand blocks on the backhand because you're leading with your hand. But it looked like to me that Boardman had stepped back and actually got that one cleanly.
You're right. He was pretty far away from Monahan there, and I think it's gonna stand as a hand block if it goes to the observer. Observer's talking it over, and it is.
Observer rules no foul.
Clean
Sub-Zero,
hand block.
excuse me, Surly with the disc a few yards outside of the end zone.
It's easy to make that
looking
mistake.
for a break.
This team does look quite a bit like Sub-Zero of old. Seth Grosinger with the disc.
Grosinger, a UPA board member out of the Central Region, as well as the UPA treasurer. If you want to know where your dues go, he's the man to talk to.
Funny thing, when I played for Sub-Zero, he was the treasurer then. The man is good with numbers. That can't be denied.
Climbing the ultimate treasury ladder, apparently. Paco with the disc. Look at him. Fakes and pivots.
Yeah, there's some nice fakes there. Unfortunately, he didn't have a receiver for that break mark throw. So disc is back in. Paco with the disc, faking. Looking for something in the end zone. Oof.
Henry with a hammer.
Got to be a high stall count. All right. Paco very patient there. Waited and waited until he got something that he liked and found his receiver with a nice looking hammer over the top. And Madison Club, instead of having all their players go up to Minneapolis, had all their players stay in Madison, and look what they did. They qualified for the UPA Club Championships for the first time since 2003.
And Sub-Zero's not here. We apparently know who has been
here.
carrying Sub-Zero. but
no, we don't like to say carrying, but
obviously Sub-Zero has a lot of former alumni from Carleton, Wisconsin's bitter rivalry in college. Is that, and I know you would go back and play against them in college, and it would continue to be an intense matchup. Did it smooth over relationships with Carleton players, or actually breed more hatred for them?
No, it's smooth over things, but in the end, once it comes game time, there's no love lost between Wisconsin and Carleton.
Trouble pass with the disc, moving it downfield on their offensive possession. Linkfield with the disc right now, out to the sideline.
Looks like we're about to get back in here. Trouble pass with the disc on the left-hand side of the field. Monahan with the disc.
Back to Schweitzer.
Good movement from troubled pass. Now they're on the right side of the field. Ooh, big bid from Surly, but it looks like the goal was reeled in. Observer rules in, and that's a troubled pass goal, making it 10-8. Troubled pass.
Surly checking in for 10 more seconds of hard defense. Tough position to be in. Near the end zone, trap side. Once again, great defense.
Puck goes up. Big high floating one. Oh, wow.
Brian Snyder gets position there, bodies out the defense, and just rips that one down.
Ooh, nice work.
Huge dump D there. Number 12, Randy Gage with another block, and Surly going right at it to Phil Bowen.
Oh, Phil Bowen loses position on that disc. Ooh, looks like there might have been a foul on that huck, and it's going back.
So for those of you rejoining us, we had a bit of a streaming issue. We are now back, and we have trouble passed up 10-9.
Ooh, an errant throw there leads to a Surly turnover and troubled pass with the disc about 20 yards out. Floating backhand into the end zone, makes the grab for the goal.
Brian Snyder with a floaty kind of loopy backhand up there. His receiver's able to get position and pull that one down. Trouble passes up 11-9.
Oh, wow, big huck. And again, it falls over.
It's that same thing. You know, it almost looks like they're throwing with an old disc, but you know this is a brand new disc they're using for the finals.
That's right. Eric Lonsdorf with the disc for Surly. Doesn't see much. John Sandahl.
Oh.
Ooh, wow. Eric Lonsdorf threw into a poach there, but it looks like it's going to go back to the hands of Dan Rydell. Mentioned Dan Heyman before, and I can hear him from up here just screaming down there for Surly. Dan Rydell with the disc being forced forehand. He has a monster backhand. Ooh, big flick from Lonsdorf. Oof, and it's a bit short. Surly looking a little bit desperate right now.
Surly, you know, just not making great choices. Not that they're not getting open. Like I said, I just think that they're not executing terribly well. And Trouble Pass punches it in for a break in the 12-9 lead. Trouble Pass threatening to run away with this game towards the end of the second half.
Here comes the pull from Troubled Past.
Linkfield, big outside in pull right around. Look at that. Comes blading right in. Hot for the receiver.
Disc in the hands of Paco. Ooh, nice primary cut there.
It's Alon Katz with the disc and the cut. Alon Katz putting it up. Seeing Chandler.
Falling off again.
I don't know how many times we're going to see this. You'd think that they would adjust.
Exactly. You would think that they would learn from what's been happening.
Looks
all
like
these forehand hucks that just fall off into the right side of this field.
Trouble Pass, I think adjusting a lot. You know what they've been doing very effectively is fronting. They're actually forcing Surly to take those deep shots a lot of the time. You know, they're really trying to shut down the underneath. It's really frustrating Surly's offense.
Paco with the disc now. Ooh, nice work. Lonsdorf now. Scanning. Looks like there's a stoppage. Quick dump. Ooh, and a forehand huck into the end zone to Lonsdorf. Ooh, makes it look easy with a nice left-handed grab.
That's a nice rip by Lonsdorf. Trouble Pass number 19. Chuck Johnson there with the bid.
Oof. So I think what Paco's trying to do with that is actually have it land so that it rolls, having a rolling pull.
I think it makes it difficult for the receiver of a pull when they have to look down and they have to take their eye off of what's going on downfield. Because when they actually pick the disc up and look back upfield, they have to then readjust. It takes them a second to realize who's open and who's not, and it actually gives the defense another second.
Ooh.
Oh, and Surly with the D, but
wow.
Trouble Pass coming back down with it. Ooh, looking to huck it.
Ooh, big inside-out throw.
Brian Snyder underneath. Alon Katz on defense.
Got good position.
Oh, Snyder with the rip and the easy dish for the goal. Brian Snyder coming up big again. And that's Brian Morris for the goal. Snyder to Morris, 13-10, troubled pass over Surly.
Snyder had a great read and great position. Went up strong and pulled it down. Made it look pedestrian. Nice inside-out backhand pull there. Towering, that's deep. fielded and centered to Mark Paco Enright. Oof. Eric Lonsdorf with the disc. Ooh, nice break. Lonsdorf again. Now to Paco. Jerome with the disc, dumps. John Chandler now.
Oh, Chandler wanted the throw downfield to Jeremy Alden, but couldn't get it off.
Exactly. Looks like Troubled Past knows he wants to throw that backhand huck. Ooh, Chandler with a nice hammer grab. Just above the grass. Finds Paco. Paco again. Scanning the field. Forced to dump. Oof. And a drop on the dump. Gives Troubled Past the disc. And they immediately pick it up. Huck the forehand. And it's a goal.
Paul Scheich just took off after that D and just went downfield. And Troubled Past picked it up, saw him break free, and put it up for the break and the 14-10 lead. Troubled Past looking to take this game away from Surly right here and become the new 2009 Masters champions. Went to the Masters division, started playing with Throwback, and won a Masters championship with Throwback in 2006. So this would not be his first Masters championship. Oof. John Sandahl with the disc, looking backhand, putting it up.
Big inside out backhand that flattens out. Woo-hoo-hoo. Nice skying grab there.
Dave Boardman coming and ripped that one down. John Sandahl just laid that one up. Kind of with the perfect angle for a receiver to just go up there and rip it, posterize somebody. Deep pull from Paco. Troubled Past has to chase it back down deep and working out of their own end zone. Surly all lined up by the time that Troubled Past gets to the edge of the end zone line.
Keith Monahan with the disc being checked by Dave Boardman. Keep getting those two mixed up. They're such big guys. All right, do or die time for Surly. They've undoubtedly got their best line out there.
Phil Bowen on the mark here.
Phil Bowen working real hard on the mark. Monahan with the disc up to Brian Snyder.
Oh, Snyder's looking for it. Oh,
Ooh.
But the receiver checks his cut, comes back underneath.
Good pressure from Surly. Ooh, low, but it's scooped up. Ooh, Brian Snyder open again underneath. Ooh, launches the big forehand.
This time he reads the wind perfectly, puts it right in the hands of his receiver. And that's number 8, Brian Morse, but it looks like a travel call. This is going to be coming back here.
Brian Snyder here. Nice work. Brian Snyder gets it anyways. Monahan. Disc in the middle of the field now for Troubled Past.
Troubled Past, great possession here, maintaining it, being very patient, waiting for their open receivers.
The end zone.
And there it is!
There it is. That goal crowns Troubled Past as the 2009 UPA Masters champions.
Troubled Past looking really good in this game, avenging their pool play loss here against Surly to win a championship, the first championship in the Masters division for Troubled Past. Some great play there by Keith Monahan, Brian Snyder et al. They really put on a clinic out here.
That's right. Great game though. Credit to both of these teams for playing well all weekend, battling their way into this game. Somebody had to win.
Yeah, scratch throwback on.
Nice job, you guys.
Association Masters Division Champion